you know, Industry 4.0 and also 5.0 revolution for economy development for Philippines, for the glory of Filipinos. In the world policy constituted the Korean War 70 years ago, with the current Korean miracle Han River, one of the 10 largest economies in the world. Professor Hanyang University Korea is providing the world's best national development economic strategy with the unprecedented, most innovative, with the fifth and fourth industrial revolution technology to make you develop the country in 2030 for next generation, I bet. This is Professor Jo in Hanyang University and also Director of Hicks Consulting in Seoul, Korea. You've already made this wonderful Philippine Vision 2040 by previous government. President Duterte officially signed an executive order on 11th October 2016 adopting the 25-year long-term vision for the country. He really did wonderful, great jobs to make you Philippines out of poverty. This is what he did. General things. In 2040, all Filipinos will have a stable, high level of well-being, secure in the knowledge that they have enough for their daily needs and they want. How wonderful it is. It should be completed by this 2040, I hope. All right? And the problem is, unfortunately, by 2040, everything will change. And as an example, the energy sector will rapidly change to high-tech technologies. For example, artificial sun such as nuclear fusion energy, space solar power in the moon or Mars, hydrogen fuel cell power turns into the main energy in 2030, I believe. Then, how does Philippines prepare for this high-tech era 2040, 2030, and also industrialization? Therefore, I'd like to provide the Philippines 2030-2040 national economic development strategies to be the developed country in 2030 as my talent donation. I propose this type of Philippines New Vision 2040. Even though the government of the Philippines has adopted 25 a long-term vision to end poverty in the country by 2040. This year 2040 vision states that the Philippines will be a prosperous, predominant middle-class society where no one is poor. Even though at present a series of communication and advocacy activities are being conducted very well, involving local government sectors like academia or civil societies and private sectors, private institutions to establish ground and also gather support and commitment by Filipino brainstorming. Since the problem is past-oriented development plan, unfortunately, that they did not predict the fifth and fifth industrial revolution technologies and the phenomenal development of high-tech science technology such as quantum computing or ChatGPT, such as a new Philippine 2040 vision and development strategy are needed to adapt the current world-based technology. To this end, this report is proposed by world-known Hicks Consulting Professor Jo for future dream of wonderful Filipinos, 2030-2050. My suggestion to Philippine New Vision for 2040, this is not a conventional, normal, comprehensive, elaborate development planning for 2040 Philippines as you did in previous government. In 2040, global civilization will be totally changed to move forward to Internet of Things, AI, ChatGPT, blockchain, NFT, network drivers, ground and aerial vehicles such as flying, drone, taxis, 3D printing, smart robot, metaverse, high value added infrastructures, facilities, product, environment, etc. That is the singularity point of human civilization, which has been accelerated by the introduction of Industry 4.0 and 5.0 quantum revolution of and robotic intelligent societies. At this time of 2040, after 7 years, Philippines should be, shall be, must be, can be the respectful member of the world with the revision of current development vision 2040 with Industry 4.0 and an innovative capitalism 5.0 with sharing economies. The new cutting-edge technology shall be converged to driving forces of Philippines for the realization of success, which are socially enlightening Industry 4.0 network, economic development and equity, sharing economy, safety, and happiness for the quality of a happy life. World is changing so much. World is at war of Industry 4.0 economy world. How about Philippines? You should adopt this new trend of science and industry technology to your vision, to the development of everything for the coming years. Okay, my vision is resilience for all the disasters, poverties, and also prosperity for culture and healthcare, and also economy for government and peoples. Resilience for disaster and poverty, and also prosperity, business and service, and also economy for manufacturing, tourism, agriculture, fishery, sport, whatever it is. So every different sector should be included in these revolution solutions. So I call it this solution is Industry 4.0 Philippine Revolution. The goal of this revolution is to develop our Industry 4.0 infrastructure for national economy and also economic innovation for everyone in Philippines to get out of your poverty and also to get quality of happy life in Philippines. The plan of this revolution is to make world-leading technology for Industry 4.0 symbiotic smart city. Even though you put all your government budget to build, to construct smart city, unfortunately your smart city is smart city 3.0, which is computer internet-based management cities, not in Industry 4.0 intelligent symbiotic smart cities. Clean environmental city life against global warming, and also development of smart business life, intelligent living space, infra, all of these things. And also, the vision of this revolution is to make your dream come true with this national development for Republic of Philippines. This one will become true with world best in the 4.0 smart and green city infrastructures, agriculture, industry related innovative and creative business infra, and ICBM. ICBM is short for IoT, ChatGPT, blockchain, and metaverse based innovative school, hospital, housing, brand, government organization, which create infinite job openings for Filipinos who hope to enjoy good quality of happy life. The main key solution to this Industry 4.0 Philippine Revolution is the first urgent development smart Industry 4.0 infrastructures in these all different sectors. Second, enhancement of national revenue to get the money to invest all different infrastructures in Philippines with this revenue example. Third one, various job openings and also start the opportunity for the youngsters to get their dreams, hope. And fourth is the quality of happy life for general peoples with guaranteed job condition, guaranteed work, secured safety, all of these things. So, if you invite me, I can explain all of these things in detail. This strategy is, composed of two parts. First part is 2024 to 2026, four stages. The first, you should get infrastructure revolution based on the 4.0 revolution with ICBM technologies. ICBM, as I said, is the initial letter of IoT, ChatGPT, blockchain, metaverse in the 4.0 revolutions. I create this ICBM, and the goal of this 5,000 national your people's incomes. Second stage, 2027 to 2033, I ask you to get industrial revolution with different sectors, and also second, knowledge revolution, and future revolution with different infrastructure and different content to get 12,000 capital income for your peoples. All right. With this kind of, I propose this 2024 national development strategy in the 4 smart Philippines for different sectors of industries. So my dream is to make great Philippines again with Industry 4.0 revolution. And also Philippines should be, will be next leader in Southeast Asia in 2030. And no more poverty in Philippines with Industry 4.0 revolutions. Then I make you jump to the rich and happiness in 2030, Philippines. So you have to fight against the poverty, infectious environment, and also different kinds of all corruptions, and also inequality in societies for next generation. For example, inequality between the rich and poor, inequality between the city and rural, inequality between the strong and weak, inequality between the learned and unlearned. So equal opportunity for education, food, jobs, housing, healthcare, equal opportunity for responsibility of Philippines, development and independence. So you can solve above all with the national development of smart infrastructures for Industry 4.0 revolutions in different education, agriculture, fishery, energy, environment, security, economy, military defense, hospital, industry, transportation, whatever it is. You can revolutionize your industry to lead, global market in 2030. So you have to construct urgent, infrastructures for rich and happy Philippines. The practical development of social infrastructure such as security and safety areas, including military, facilities, and also water supply and sewage and waste, certain energies, education, transportation, tourism, agriculture, quality of life, welfare, national revenues. It takes too long time to explain all of these things, but you should know more in detail what it is to make Philippines successful in 2030s. With these things, you can read global market based on Industry 4.0 and 5.0 revolutions. Okay, I will explain the world-based National Economic Development Plan for Philippines. This one covers all of the following areas, such as agriculture, fishery, poultry, food, smart city, smart home, smart tourism, industrial complex, disaster prevention, military defense, smart building, transportation, whatever it is. In all different, industrial sectors will be included in this report to make Philippines more stronger, more economically successful country in 2030 with this report. The first one is this one. For Philippines, what you have to do in the coming 2024, and also how can you prepare 2030 in 2050. Actually, 2030, everything will be totally changed. You should prepare in advance by training, by education, educating your people, students and also engineers to be the leader in next coming 2030s. You can do it with these strategies. How about the second one is Philippine economies? Everything, as I said, will be changed with metaverse and blockchain. This economy, business market will be converged in practical, space and also virtual space based on metaverse market, metaverse business, and also blockchain coins. How can we create Philippine this, economy business market with this smart industrial cluster and complex? How can you, construct, build, floating industrial complex in Philippines to prepare all the, climate changes, sea level risings, and also a lot of disasters. Then you have to make your own business industry in floating industrial cluster with housing, facilities. How about education and teaching? This one is really important. In 2030, as you know that, ChatGPT AI will replace the teachers or professors because we call this kind of teacher and professor as a teacher 2.0 or professor 2.0. Everything will change in Industry 4.0 education platforms. Then how can you set up all the different education system for 2030? We need create innovative talent student. Okay, then how can you create talent and also innovative creative engineers for the enterprise? Those talented students will lead your Philippine market to compete in global market. How about agriculture? I know that your government is pushing every your effort to revolutionize your agriculture market. But smart farming based on Industry 4.0 and also 5.0 quantum agriculture will change everything. But nobody knows about this kind of new type of agriculture. Then how can we set up the infrastructures to breed global agriculture market with new techniques? We can discuss all of this to set up your smart agriculture, farming, poultry, and also fishery. Everything will be included in this report. How about military defense? What a wonderful 4.0, 5.0 industrial revolution in these military defense areas. All the weapons, all the bombs, all the missiles, all the rifles are things. So if you connect these all the weapons in internet network, then that will be called Internet of Things Defense. Then with this, Internet of Things Defense will get all the data with AI ChatGPT will create new tactics, warfare technologies. Then you can defend your own country against your own enemies. How about symbiotic smart city 4.0 based on Industry 4.0 revolutions? Nobody do this kind of smart city 4.0 in the world, even though NEOM smart city in Saudi Arabia or other smart city in developed countries, they cannot do this kind of new paradigms of Industry 4.0 smart city. I call it symbiotic smart city 4.0. Symbiosis means living together. So we can create new city space to get living together, get wealthy, to get convenience, in smart cities. So you can redesign, reconstruct your smart city with new paradigms to get competition in global market. All right. How about disasters in Philippines? A lot of earthquakes and also volcano eruptions and also tsunamis and also several crimes. Then we need 4.0 revolution technology to get safe from this kind of old accident disasters. Then what kind of infrastructure you need? Then you can invest this kind of new paradigm of infrastructure. Then that will lead the global market, I believe. How about tourism in Philippines? New paradigms of Philippines tourism with the concept of virtual space and also in real space. Then we can make it metaverse tourism for Philippine attractions. Then what is Tourism 4.0? Then it will create a lot of global attention to get your success in tourism. How about mines? Then how can we convert this innovative mine with Industry 4.0 technologies? How about city mine, urban mine, or urban oil field, or digital mine? Then all of this mining technology will lead different smart, intelligent industries in Philippines to lead the global market. Then your government should make infrastructures to get this kind of Industry 4.0 innovative minds. How about the smart hospital and health cares? Then by autonomous collaboration care networks with the concept of Industry 4.0, what it is. In 2030, we'll get the quantum therapy, quantum medicals, also AI ChatGPT, health counselings. Everything will be totally changed. Then how can we set up the infrastructures for the safety of health care in Philippines? How about in 2030s, in Philippines, a lot of silvers, I mean the old people, with convenient, modern societies, the ages are getting older and older. Then this increasing number of silvers, the old men, they need silver cares, home, silver care home, silver care hospitals. Then with this 4.0, industrial revolution will create new type of silver care home and silver care hospital to lead the global market. So your government should develop this kind of new paradigm of in the 4.0 silver care home and hospital to handle your silver problems in societies. How about green revolution for carbon neutrality and also ESG development? In 2030s, climate change disaster will devastate the whole civilization regardless of 40% reduction of greenhouse gas. Strict regulation of 40% reduction of greenhouse gas will ruin the global economy, even worsen the undemocratic developing countries, which struggles with corruption and unstable politics. That's why we need ESG. Okay? All countries should unite to fight for the global warmings. So we can propose a lot of different types of green revolution solutions to make it carbon neutrality for Philippines. This is one example. You can make waste zero, no landfill, to make it out of waste and landfill crisis, and also to satisfy your carbon neutrality strategies in Philippines. How about smart water resources platform infrastructures for water supply and also wastewater treatment, disaster prevention due to water such as heavy rains, drought, tsunamis, and also desalination project to provide, drinking waters. Okay, there are so many different types of, algorithms and also platforms water related in the 4.0 revolution will save a lot of, Filipinos and also ecosystem in the world. How about new paradigm of building and construction infrastructures in the 4.0 revolution with bridges, airport, railroad, subway, river, dam, water supply, power plant, high-speed trains, waste, whatever it is. The problem is, all the civil engineers in the world doesn't know much about ICT technologies, I mean digitalization technologies such as IoT, AI, ChatGPT, Metaverse. So they cannot design these smart structures. So by quick, simple training, the technology of 4.0 revolution technology will change the paradigms of civil infrastructures to compete in global market. The rest, you may guess, how can create this kind of 4.0 amazing art and culture using virtual reality and also augmented reality AI technologies will do everything for you, all right? So due to the nature of this YouTube broadcasting, only the cover of the development strategy was explained. If you are looking for the world's best creative and innovative business model that is competitive in the global market, please invite me and listen to the further explanation for the success of all of your projects, I believe. Okay, then, benefits of this Industry 4.0 Philippine Revolution. It has been more than a decade since the first industrial revolution began. I mean, almost 12 years ago in Germany, but no country or no company has a successful technology understanding. So, if this innovative first industrial revolution plan for Philippines implement the unprecedented idea for the first time in the world with perfect creative technologies, then Philippines will become the world's best advanced country and enterprise by 2030 to lead the global market. I bet. Okay. Second, unprecedented practical development of industry 4.0, all different sectors of industries in Philippines to lead global market. You can do it with, conversion of this IoT or ChatGPT, Metaverse, and also whatever it is, all different types in the 4.0, 5.0 level technology that will lead your new product for the global market. Third, you can train, educate all the people for the unprecedented, highly advanced 4.0, 5.0 technology for new job hunting, for new job opportunity, and also state economy opportunity to lead the global market, pure and also pure happiness among the peoples. Four, world number one realization of carbon neutrality with waste zero and no landfill, quantum energies with nuclear fusion powers make you global leading global green country in 2030. Fifth, world number one, climate change, heat wave, cold, flood, drought, sea level rising, earthquakes, volcano disaster, resilient, prepared island based on quantum feng shui theory and also quantum energy theories and in the 4.0 robotic facilities. With this concept, Philippines should be developed country in 2030, I bet, with your government leadership. Then this Hicks Consulting will help you whatever you want. So Hicks Consulting do several different areas. All different sectors can be converged with 4.0 revolution, 5.0 revolution. We do. I have all the different kinds of patent to realize this technology. Believe me, Philippines will be next leaders in 2030 with the development of this in the 4.0 Philippine Revolution. Thank you very much for your listening. Please subscribe and care for yourself. Bye-bye.